Syrians have started to talk about domestic politics. Finally, they know who will be leading the preparations for the much anticipated national dialogue. Their greatest wish is that everyone is heard.
We need an inclusive national dialogue that covers all the Syrian society's components and all the country's governorates. Those who should be excluded are the ones who still carry weapons and are not willing to take part in the ongoing political process and prefer to stand outside New Syria instead.
Despite the country's long road to recovery, Syrians remain optimistic about the idea of dialogue, only differing on priorities.
Corruption must be eliminated. It is necessary to impose control over government departments to prevent the continuation of corruption.
We hope for the best, and we are actually seeing clear results and differences since the liberation of Syria. I see that the country is moving towards a better future.
The country's new administration will have to rebuild institutions from the bottom up and shape the new dynamics of power, and that won't be easy. Along with Ba'ath Party, the Assads ruled the country with an iron fist, relying on the army, the security apparatus and businessmen, most of whom were relatives. The family's hegemony was crucial since Hafez, the father, took power in a coup in 1970. He was assisted by Rifat, his brother, before falling out and split in 1984. Hafez was preparing his son Basil to succeed him, but he passed away in a car crash. He then brought his other son Bashar back from London, giving him the throne. The rest is recent history. Syrians must now turn the page and write a new chapter.
Under 60 years of dictatorship, sectarian institution, non-professional army, that's the army and the security services are responsible on the mass crimes against humanity and war crimes happening in Syria in the last 14 years. Transition from all this legacy into more pluralistic and democratic state is not an easy task.
The idea of a national dialogue is a bit vague, as many questions remain unanswered, including how it could help shifting what has till now been a politically repressive system.
The legacy of the Assad's regime remains significant, and erasing it entirely will be a tough challenge for the country's new rulers. Any prospect of renewed political turmoil is what Syrians fear most. Bassam Bounini, TRT World, Damascus.